Hello everybody and welcome back to a video on my channel. So today is a video, making a video that I talked a little bit about yesterday. I'm 2 days ago, I don't know, on Wednesday in my Weight Watchers video. If you don't watch those videos, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So basically, something that I've been wanting to talk about is just being, I've talked about this a lot, is my mental health in relation to my weight loss and Weight Watchers and being gay and my anxiety. And I'm not really sure where I'm going with this video. It's gonna be a little rambly, but I just got back from a run. I'm wearing my run clothes, and so it's something I wanted to talk about because there have been times where this is gonna be a little all over the place, so just bear with me here. This is a little, like, not a rant, but like just a talking head video. All my videos though, I mean, let's be honest. So, is that a shirtless guy? No. No, it's not. Okay, so I want to exercise more to lose weight. However, my anxiety plays into me not working out because I just go to this place where in my head where I think like, all right, well, if you go running, everyone's gonna be staring at you and making fun of you and thinking bad of you, and that's my anxiety. And I'm sure someone out there at some point has looked at me and judged me while I was running because I'm like, I don't know, I may not look it, but I am overweight. I weigh 210 and my highest was 231. And according to the doctors and whatnot, I should be at like 165. And so I am like a good, almost 50 pounds overweight. And so when I go running, it's just like, you're gonna jiggle and like people are gonna look at you, and it's just like this weird anxiety thing that I get in my head, and it's not great because I know to lose the weight so that my anxiety about it is not as bad, I have to work out. But to work out, I have to get over this anxiety. And there's been so many times I've wanted to work out, and instead I just lay in bed and I'll read or do something else because I don't want to have, the anxiety becomes overwhelming almost. And something I've talked about in my Weight Watchers videos also is like being a gay man, which I'm sure a lot of women, a lot of men, a lot of people in general can relate to this. It's like, there's this ideal body that, I keep going to push up my glasses, I don't wear them when I run, so I'm wearing contacts right now. And there's like this ideal body, right? That women should be, and gay men should be, and straight men should be. It's like fit, skinny, like blah, blah, blah. And it's growing up with the internet, which I've talked about before, so I'm so weird saying, but I did grow up with the internet. So like I've always, my entire life, been presented with this image like of what I should look like. And I've never looked how society, I guess, says that like the ideal person should look. I've never, like, even at my skinniest, I was at like 179, and that was years ago, like 3 years ago, I think now. I've never like had a six-pack, and I've never not had, you know, a little bit of extra weight around my love handles and stuff. And so the difference is, my voice just cracked, I'm going through puberty. The difference is that like back then, when like I was at my skinniest, I was smaller, so like even though I was self-conscious going running, like I feel like I don't know, like my confidence was higher. I didn't feel like I was jiggling as much, I didn't feel like people were watching. And I do think that one of the reasons why I feel like that is because I do live in LA now, and everyone here on Tinder is like, oh, another model, wait, that's the wrong way, another model, another model, another model, another actor, and they're all like these gorgeous people, right? Like there's so many gorgeous skinny people here, and it's like, every time I want to eat pizza, I just think, well, I eat the pizza, but it's just like I'm constantly, not only because I don't have TV, I watch everything on like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime, and so like everything, it's like, even though I don't have that to like bombard me with like the ideal image, like it's still everywhere online. And then anywhere I go in LA, it's like I'll see skinny fit people everywhere I go, like really attractive people. It's not even just like skinny people, it's like really attractive people, because they're all like, you know, all these actors and models and stuff come out here hoping to make it big, and it's like you're constantly bombarded with like the image of these super attractive people, and it like kind of wears on you to a point where like you also want to fit into that. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just bad for me because I already have a generalized anxiety disorder, and I suffer from depression. So these are things that like, just like building on top of what I already deal with is not good. But so I'm jumping around. So when I see these people and I see these ideal images, and like ideal, right? It's subjective. Ideal images of like what I should look like. I want to go running, but then I get home and I'm like, well, people are gonna look at you, people are gonna laugh at you, and I like run around where I live, so what if your neighbor sees you being disgusting? Which, disgusting is like what I imagine myself, like just because they see me doesn't mean they think I was disgusting, but I just assume anyone that sees me running thinks I look disgusting because I'm a sweaty, disgusting mess. And it's like, what if I see them again then? And like, what if I'm walking to my car and they see me and they think, oh, that's that fat gay guy, which they wouldn't know I was gay. So like, that fat, sweaty guy. And it's just like, this is what I am dealing with. And even today and the other day when I went on my run, even if once I do like force myself to just go do it because, you know, whatever, just you gotta do what you want and try not to care what people think, and it's really, really, really hard. Really, really hard. It took me a very long time to even like do this, but even when I'm running, it's like I can feel myself jiggling and I'm like, this is uncomfortable. And like if I'm running and somebody turns a corner onto the same street I'm on, I will stop running because I don't want to have to run past them. I don't want them to look at me. And then like certain streets, like when I turn, I see my shadow on the ground and I'm like, see the everything, like my love handles, and I'm just like, my mental health is so tied to my weight, and not all of it. Like I'm anxious about other things too, like money. I mean, I'm super anxious about money. I have so many, I wouldn't say I have so many anxiety triggers, but I do have some like ones that are things I have to deal with like every day, like my weight and money. It's like I don't have triggers that like only come up like once every month, like stuff like that, I guess, which I don't even know what those would be. I'm rambling about, it doesn't matter. So like these are things that I deal with on the daily, on a daily basis, and I just am trying to like do a lot of self-reflection, which is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. And I don't even think I'm gonna edit this. I'm just gonna slap it up how it is, and I don't know if people will like this or think it's dumb or like I'm just rambling. It's kind of like a video diary because I do journal a lot about my mental health and stuff, and it helps me self-reflect. So that's kind of what I'm doing with this video. But I also just think that I wanted to make this video because I feel like there are probably people out there that can relate to how I feel, and I think it'll help people to know that there's other people in the same position, and that, you know, there are people going through it. You're not alone, you know? I mean, we're all trying to do something in life, and yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling again. So we're self-reflecting because I just wish that my weight wasn't such a huge factor on my mental health. And I am on medication. I have been for a very long time, and it helps, but there are still like these triggers, like I don't know if they'll ever go away, or if maybe just through further self-reflection, and like maybe if I see a therapist, which I love. I used to go to therapy when I was a teenager, and I love therapy. I think everyone should see a therapist at some point in their life, because even if you think you don't have anything to talk about, you will not believe the kinds of things that just start spilling out of your mouth. This is kind of what I use my journal for, because it's kind of like self-therapy, because I can't afford a therapist, but that's neither here nor there. Actually, it's kind of exactly what I'm talking about. And I can't believe I've already been talking for 10 minutes and about nothing. I'm sorry. And so what was I even talking about? My anxiety is just, I don't know if these things will ever go away, and it's just something that I think I'm gonna have to deal with. And I have, excuse me, sorry, I have gay friends that also deal with this, like, because it's not even just being overweight, it's, you know, are you not fit enough? Are you too skinny? And, you know, there are lots of like different subsets in the gay community, like twinks, and if you don't know what that is, don't Google it. But, you know, like skinny, like blah, but like there is this ideal like ideal within the gay community. It's like, you know, this fit, slim, but it's like, but then are you too skinny? Are you too overweight? And I feel like that's also a thing for women, because like for women, if you're too big or you're too small, it's like, what is the ideal size? And the same thing for straight men too. I just feel like there's like this idea of like a straight man should be like, you know, I don't know what this is, but you know what I mean? And so I guess this is becoming a body image video. I just am starting to wonder and think about how like better ways I can start like reflecting on myself and not being so hard on myself, because I am very hard on myself. I was way worse when I was younger about my body image and stuff like that, and as I've gotten older, I've gotten better about it, and I think that's because I'm, you know, just, I don't know, better at self-reflecting and figuring out what's wrong with me. But let me clue you in, it's a lot of things. There's a lot of things wrong with me, and yet here we are. I'm doing okay, I guess. Yeah. So I just feel like there's all these anxieties that I've been dealing with, and I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm scared that they'll never go away. It's just kind of exhausting to think about. I do think that my depression has gotten a lot better, and so that's one thing at least. But my anxiety about certain things like my body image, like this is one of the reasons why I am usually, so I have to like semi-dress up for work, like basically just means like I have to wear like a sweater. I can't wear a t-shirt. So that's one of the reasons why I'm always wearing a sweater. But another reason, which I hate to even admit this out loud on camera for people to know and hear, and it's just one of those things that you know about yourself but like you don't tell people. People probably assume it about you, but you don't want to really admit it because it's uncomfortable, and then it's out there and you can't take it back. But I like, which is like, this is so dumb anyway. I feel like probably a lot of people do this, but I like to wear like sweaters and stuff because I feel like it hides my body more, which is so weird because I wear really skinny jeans. I think all my jeans are skinny jeans. Like I have no problem with like skin tight jeans that like hug my legs, but my midsection has always been like my problem section, like the section I hate the most about my body. And so I feel like when I wear t-shirts, I have way less like coverage and like less layers that people can like see. And there's a ticket person. Ooh, get away from my car. I have a pass. Thank you. I pay for that. I have way less layers to like hide my body, and it just makes me uncomfortable. Like this is another reason why I don't really wear like tank tops anymore. At my skinniest, or when I was skinnier, I wore tank tops, and I won't wear them anymore. Excuse me. I won't wear them anymore because like that is like the least coverage. I mean, besides just going shirtless, the least coverage you could have, and so I get really uncomfortable not being able to like just like it's like a safety blanket. I find them comfortable like mentally and physically. And sometimes even when it's hot out, I don't want to take it off because I'm afraid of what people will see. And saying this out loud and like thinking about it, I guess I should just work on not caring as much about what people think about me. And I also realize that most people probably aren't looking at you, but some people are, and some people are judging me. And I guess I just have to figure out like how to not care that people are judging me, because it doesn't affect my life, or I shouldn't let it affect my life, because like what's wrong with you that you're so miserable you're judging people? Like I should just live my life and be happy and not care. And I'm working on it, you know. I just really like to cover my body and not feel exposed. I have not gone in public shirtless since probably like, I don't know, the 6th grade. And I remember the specific picture of me shirtless that has made me not go shirtless for the longest time. Now it's because I've just gotten bigger and like, but now I have stretch marks and things like that. So like I would like to at some point in my life be comfortable enough to like go swimming in public without a shirt on. And there's a part of me that's like worried that that's never gonna happen for me. So this is getting a little bit more emotional. Like I'm getting a little bit, like may not seem like it, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit more emotional than I was planning. So let's kick it up a notch. I don't know. I guess that's it. I just felt like I needed to ramble a little bit about my mental health and stuff, and this is something I've talked about in my weight loss videos. And there is a guy watching me record my video as he walks up to my building. He must be new here because like I feel like most people know I record videos, so you must be new. And this is just something that I feel like I needed to ramble about. Kind of, like I said, a video diary, because I can journal all I want, but it's different, I guess. So if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I'm sorry, this is a rambly, weird video of mine. And hit the like button if you liked it. Comment below with if you relate, because I feel like I made this for other people to know that you're not alone. And it would be nice to know that I'm not alone, I guess. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully all next time.